We're here, top 4.
Yo.
Yokai, we made it. We're in person now.
We did it.
We're here.
Dude, we're here.
Dude, Slum is smiling somewhere right now.
I know.
Because he's the one that put us through the initiation.
He's at home smiling right now.
Wherever
we're
he
finally
is.
in the same room.
Yeah, we're in the same room. It's not the Salt Mine tonight, guys. It is actually an IRL regional. Matt's Madness top 4. And, you know, Bbatts, someone you rode with all the way here, taking on Bonfire, who...
That's right.
Usually, at least in my understanding, I think he's up 3-0 on Bbatts. So this is actually kind of interesting. I know Billy was kind of talking about this a little bit in the set next to me earlier. But also, he's looking forward for the straights out here. So hopefully he can kind of do that.
Yeah, I was talking to Billy saying, he said that, he did say that this is the one set that he can't be straight for. So that should be interesting. I don't know what that means exactly, but hopefully for me and also for, you know, my homie's sake, I hope that means that he will play better.
He will play as we'd expect him to play, probably. What we're more accustomed to as opposed to this recent straight arc, whatever that is in his head.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's about.
I like...
It's a good bit, though. So.
Yeah, it is a good bit. So those who didn't see it on camera earlier when I was finishing up pools, G-Town opened the door and like Bbatts and Yokai are right there. And I didn't hear what Bbatts was saying, but I felt like he was trying to like get some sort of straight bats bit going on commentary. And I'm like, no, that is the most cursed thing I've ever heard, basically. And it was really funny. So like my TLDR, I just think it's really cursed, but it's also like I get the bit, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like not used to it at all.
No, what he wanted to do was next time he was on stream, on the overlay, you put like straight next to the name in like parentheses, which they did.
I did tweet it out. I did.
Yeah,
like, I just posted like a no
that.
context. I'm like, yeah, I just gotta post this. So and I saw like Carl and some people liked it too, which is funny.
Yeah. But anyways, this is a pretty tight battle right now. Bonfire pulling ahead. I actually had to play Bonfire today, which looked pretty clean. So
looking good.
Looking good.
And unfortunately for those who follow like Tri-State stuff, Yokai can't escape Sheiks here either. So unfortunately,
you guys gave me the only line where I had to play 3 Sheiks.
Yeah, like
I'm never coming out here again.
That's
I hope you know this.
I'm aware.
The first and last.
The first time and it will be the last. So we'll have to wait until like a major so you get this kind of a commentary experience again, or you just watch the Salt Mine where we have to deal with online stuff. But yeah, Bonfire's just looking really good. Like I said, like historically, this has been very Bonfire favored, and like I think Bonfire's previous history in this matchup, because you know, for those who don't know, I think it's well known among New England players. But Bonfire's teammate Artie is a Peach player, and they've been playing together since like their college days. So definitely a lot of like singles and doubles experience against Peach is what Bonfire's got, and you know, just kind of showing prowess here. But Bbatts, you know, ooh, that was a great grab up and down air.
Yeah, cooking something fierce right there. But yeah. Oh, see, this is the kind of explosiveness that I expect from Bbatts. Honestly, like, he's the kind of player that like you can't really ever count him out because at any point in time he just go crazy on you.
Exactly. I think the thing that when I'm thinking about Bbatts, I always think about like sets that I've seen him play like at high levels, and oh wait, I was gonna mention it, but whenever he's behind, he always kind of finds a way back. Even that goes down in games. The set I always think of is his set versus Egg Money Agama, where he went down 2-0 in a Yoshi Peach set and then reverse 3-0'd him. Like he always like at least is able to kind of adjust stuff and kind of make it work as it goes along. But Bonfire gonna come out strong on that first one.
Yeah, that was a very solid game for Bonfire.
Yeah. Also, yeah, starting on Battlefield too. You know, I mean, it's also a traditional thing that Sheiks do, but you know, it's also the Tri-State Classic.
Oh yeah, we just start Battlefield because like, I mean, where else are we gonna go, right? It's the most neutral stage,
basically,
depending on characters, you know.
Exactly.
I feel like this is a matchup where most stages are just like Sheik favored. So.
Exactly. And like this one, it's just like, you know, you have nowhere else to go. If you're Sheik, it's like traditionally like, you know, not what Sheik really looks for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Shouts, Boop.
But, yeah, so, ooh, all right, good coverage off of that Alms attack. Every Sheik does it. You got to be ready to cover it.
It's just like, oh, they're going to do it, so you got to be conditioned for it. So.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Got a lot of missing on this up B, but that F tilt going to basically reset the situation. Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's like as simple as it can get. It's like literally we say, I mean, everyone says just hold the ledge. Like when you're invincible like that, you usually have nothing to worry about. And that was just great timing for Bonfire.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets to the pressure that Bbatts is trying to put on. Just gets a quick grab out of it. That's gonna be a quick, like, yeah, at least 20-some-odd% too. So yeah, Bonfire's just doing a good job of being aware of like how Bbatts kind of approaches this matchup. And I should say, I love how Artie plays too. It's just like, no, Artie's a very tactical piece, but can be very rush down as well. Bbatts kind of has that rush down style, so I think it kind of like complements how Bonfire kind of wants to play this matchup.
That was a really good edge guard, by the way. I like the multiple options covered. type of.
Check up on everything you can. Ooh, okay. Even escapes it down dash. Doesn't take too much percent, but ooh.
Wave dash
great
back
conversion.
down to. Just some tight neutral right now, but it looks like Bbatts is kind of getting the better. Ooh, what a
Yeah,
what a steal.
that was the return of what happened on the Peach recovery. So that's pretty much a receipt. And Billy, yeah, looking a lot more comfortable in this game. Up at solid 3-1. And steals the ledge a little bit. Oh, no, almost did it again though.
Yeah, I was maybe just wasn't expecting that that bonfire was going to stage around. But that down throw up there is going to take that stock.
That's the classic.
We got a pretty solid lead.
Yeah. And so when Sheik is behind like this, is when you have no plats. Bridge like with bombers, just like retreat, full hop, needle charge. That's like what I saw who was? I think Ember did that earlier today in her set versus Shmeli. We'll have like full hop, needle charge, but honestly it was a lot tighter because of how fast that match was going. Here, okay, dash attack on shield, escapes in the down smash. Yeah, Bomber's also just rolling away because Sheik's roll. She's gonna cover a good amount of space. It can kind of just get away from Peach down smash. She's just gonna like throw it out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he just rolled really far and just missed the angle right there, just by a little bit. But even so, even if they made it back on stage, Billy's just just very much in control of that game.
Yeah, just like kind of in the zone.
Oh yeah, for sure. In the zone. Auto zone.
Yeah, I'm happy you mentioned it. Those jingles are still in my head. It's like that and the O'Reilly's auto parts, the ones I always grew up hearing. We're talking about like auto parts ads.
Just remember that you are not immune to advertisements.
Yeah, with no, that's marketing for you, everybody. Jingles, whatever they are, they always fall wherever I go. Shout out to Montgomery Flea Market. that's the coded one. It's a long one though.
All right, so why do you think Bonfire went to this stage in particular? Because I feel like this is just FD.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's more so maybe because like Bonfire prefers having like those kill confirms a little bit sooner because of the lower ceiling is what I would think also. And also I think platforms maybe what she's looking for a little bit. Obviously you would think take a top plat, but she also won on Battlefield game 1, so obviously she can't go back there. The alternative probably could have been like what Yoshi's maybe considering Bbatts' style probably would have been the best choice.
I mean, if the top plat is what's going to help you, I can think of 3 other stages that aren't Battlefield that have a top platform.
FOD is the other one too.
Yes.
Dreamland's also weird because Peach also likes Dreamland, so it's kind of like if you want to go with this, I think Bonfire's probably most comfortable on this stage for like the short and sweet of it. But I think it's also just like I think how she kind of moves around the stage and how she can get her kill conversion a little bit sooner is probably the main thing.
Oh yeah, dropped down a little bit too low with that back air. Couldn't actually get to ledge afterwards. Okay. Great movement. Bbatts is looking really clean. I was expecting an up air there.
Yeah. I like the turn to cover wherever Sheik was going to, but it didn't really matter. But you should have that turn up there at all times. It's good. Bonfire sold the turnip and gets a little return out of it too.
Billy loves those drop shenanigans.
He was telling me, I think you were next to me when he was saying it outside, where he's like, hey, if I nail like the Z drop turnip by ledge, that's the B drop. Don't say straight drop, it's the B drop. And I'm like, I'll take note of that.
Yeah. It wasn't by ledge though, so
yeah, so
no,
I didn't count.
No B drops yet.
Hey, if we see it later, then hey, there it is.
And yeah, Billy's just still alive. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say like kind of avoiding the kill shot right here. Still avoiding.
Yeah, great DI too, man. I'm not sure if that was a sweet spot hit, but still, yeah, that's another weak hit. So Bonfire's trying to find. There it is finally. 175 I feel like I wouldn't expect Peach to live to on this stage.
No.
But yeah, Bonfire also didn't really take too much percent from that. She's only at 33. And almost even things right back up almost with that needle. So now it's getting a little bit closer to percent. And the Bonfire also kind of employing like going to platform and full hopping around Peach too. Because I know like Peach takes a little bit of time to get up in the air to kind of chase down Sheik, so she has time to move around in the air.
Just walling out. Yeah, this matchup could be pretty rough because I feel like Sheik does a really. Oh my god, just
really insane read.
Looking for like the landing on top, the roll read, whatever the case.
Down smash on plat, yeah. That's the scary thing. It's like you just lip that rip and like Peach, Sheik knows it's coming, just like it's a free back air usually.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Yeah. It is. I always think of the clip from I think in Unranked with that Billy did where he just like went on top flat, just used down smash like 5 times in a row, and just quit out afterwards, which was really funny.
Yeah.
But they're not doing that here. Grab, yup.
Yeah, that back air not safe on shield, I guess.
Yeah, but I
Tries
think
to find that. Okay, but the nair not gonna do it quite yet. Hold ledge. Yeah.
Sir, I think one of the scariest things when it comes to like when you're like zoning against either carry, when you cross like anywhere, like if it hits, it's like or you do like land quickly, like he's gonna get away from that, or he's gonna get punished for people who get there out of shield, or full cancel there out of shield. They win there from the other carry from the Peach.
I will say something that Bbatts has a hard time doing is turning off the aggression, because a lot of times he tries to push his advantage really hard, but he tries to get in the scrap and really try to mix it up. And if the other person is just like fade back, like aerialing, like retreating and aerialing, especially with Sheik, who has like long ass back air, you know, it's
fair.
just yeah, fair.
Quick aerials.
Yeah, quick big aerials that like are just gonna stuff Peach's approach every single time, and it can be rough.
Yeah, it's tough. I was kind of saying, it's like that's the thing you got to worry about if you're kind of like using aerials on shield against either one of them. If you're Peach in this instance, it's going to lead to like, oh, if I just did that badly, it just leads to like stuff like that, because that was a forward air on shield and I looked away. That's the thing you got to be worried about, because like when you get like a Sheik grab, it leads to like a tilt, and it leads to another aerial after that usually. So it's like Bonfire, who's just done like a lot of floaty practice in the past, is kind of ready for that kind of stuff. And like as he's been saying, you know, Bbatts not really changing this like rush down approach too. Sometimes it's good to know when you need to back up and take a break, kind of recess. Okay, maybe I should kind of approach yada yada kind of way, or hey, I should try doing like following this, or like, you know, try doing an empty hop, for example, or do like just like empty flow, like land and do something else after. Try to play a more patient thing, but obviously, you know, not too much of a change so far. But yeah.
Attack just barely clipped. Unfortunate. Okay, alright. Classic Bbatts SD. Don't like to see that when you're down 2-1.
Yeah, especially on your counter pick too. And like at this stage, you know, both of them can live for a while, so that's nothing to worry about. If you don't find that one good hit, they're just gonna be like, they're gonna be limited. It's only gonna reach on plat, because these ones are a little bit higher, a bit cheekier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a little bit of flub movement or just like a little off on what he's trying to do, but or like, you know, a little off on the calls of what he should be doing. But Bbatts looks like he's he's not hitting things quite like he wants to. That dash attack, right?
I was about to say that was like very uncharacteristic like a Bbatts. If you're like, they would just do like a nair, like a flow, cancel nair and play or something like that, or just call out the movement instead. Yeah, there's might have been a flub though.
Yeah, there's FC nair. There's like up smash there because he was in the right position for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
just a couple of strange things that happen.
Yeah, strange things are happening. Strange movement says.
Right now, yeah, like Bonfire's just on top of everything, right?
He's looking poised, basically. I mean,
looking very solid, you know, like just not running into any stupid things. Oh yeah, that needle's
yeah, it's you're not gonna make it. I'm seeing I think one of the TOs mentioned in chat. Bonfire often takes place in Reddit discussions about this match. That sounds about right, because whenever I think of Bonfire, I always think of her prowess against flows. I was gonna talk about earlier. Like she is also like one of the best buffs again, one of the best Sheiks against Puff, for example. And I think this comes from a bunch of experience too, and a bunch of practice in that. And the same deal kind of feels I was kind of talking about having a lot of Peach practice from like both regional players and her static teammate.
Yeah, so definitely looks like making life harder versus this ninja. Something, a feeling that I can relate to.
Yes, I don't want to bring it up again because I've already mentioned it both off stream and on. So, but you know,
I can talk about it forever.
Yeah, if you want to hear him talk about it forever, you can also in the nightclub where he'll go off on other tangents too.
It's true. Oh wow, what a great up air, getting back up from ledge, just a protection. Wow, the full hop. It's really hard for Peach to deal with that.
I thought Bbatts would go to ledge after that.
Back throw. Oh yeah, catches the beginning parts of those up E. That.
Okay, yeah, Bbatts still staying in this. I know like the percents are like not the best, but like, you know, I think it could be like definitely a little bit different. Great forward air on that one.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that situation is rough because if you go a little too low, you get back aired, but also they can just hold ledge, you know, like there's a lot of options, and that back air is gonna seal it. And right now, Bbatts one stock away from being sent down to losers.
Yeah, these are the top two seeds too, and you know, New England trying to hold the fort down, and considering we were down a couple people today, but Bonfire, you know, given her experience against Bbatts, it is coming through right now. So I want to see if you know, New England can hold the fort down. Can we take advantage? But Bbatts definitely want to say, hey, I drove like 4 hours to get here. I'm trying to make some bag.
I don't want to be on a 4-hour car ride with sad Bbatts.
Yeah. To say, I was thinking about that too. It's like, what if? Like, oh wait, you know, hold on.
Wait a minute. Didn't take a whole lot of percent this stock.
Yeah.
But oh man, this. Oh.
Amazing arms attack to stay alive. That was so crucial because that would have been a dead Peach probably.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Bbatts is just trying to get like these flow cancel areas out to kind of catch Bonfire off guard. He gets a percent and hold the ledge.
And the snipe off the ledge.
Ooh, and there it is, Bonfire. Looking clean.